friends and about to spend our first summer apart.
How about this one? You try them on.
But a pair of pants
Ta-da!
would keep us together.
You think that a pair of jeans that fits all three of you is going to fit all of this?
This summer, we'll share them equally and they'll travel among us.
I think she's getting too much sun.
We may have been wrong about the pants. The one time I wore them, I almost drowned.
I don't speak Greek.
We'll have to work on that, won't we?
Action.
Maybe you need an assistant. Look, I have my own friends. Even though they left me here to rot this summer, I'm not looking for any new ones.
Bill Gates, he ran a lemonade stand.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do. I read it in a magazine.
Where did you read that?
In a magazine.
What's that? It's against the rules to have flings with the coaches.
Pick it up!
Hi.
Hi.
I play forward.
So I've noticed.
I haven't spent more than 4 straight days with you since I was 10.
Who is that? Your neighbor?
Actually, I have a surprise for you.
We're getting married.
I have no problem being mad at you.
Because you know I'll always love you no matter what.
We may have been wrong about the pants. The one time I wore them, I almost drowned.
Wear them. They'll make you brave.
Look, I have my own friends. Even though they left me here to rot this summer, I'm not looking for any new ones.
Hi everyone, it's Felina, and it's time for Movie Monday, and let's talk about the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Okay, this is another one of my all-time favorite movies. It is a comedy drama, and it's directed by Ken, and I'm going to have to spell the last name. I don't want to butcher it. It's Kwapis. And it says it's based on the 2001 novel by Anne, and I may mispronounce this. I'm sorry if I do. Brashears or Brashears. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But I was thinking there was more than one book. Because, now I know there was a later book because I bought it, and it's one I hadn't really, I think I read like a couple, 3 chapters, and I hadn't finished it. And I came upon a spoiler on it, and it made me think maybe I wouldn't like it. But if I could still find it, with moving and everything, you never know. And I have moved around some. But I may, one of these, or I can get another copy. I may end up reading it one day. But anyway, this is about 4 girls who have actually been friends kind of since before they were born, because their mothers all took prenatal aerobics together, and they were all born within the same week, and they became friends. And this is going to be the first summer they've ever spent apart, and by some kind of miracle. I mean, it would have to be, because it's not physically or mathematically possible for it to happen. They go to like this thrift store, and they find a pair of pants that fits each one of the girls, and they're all different sizes. So, it's a movie, let's go with it. They like to think there's magic in the pants. Not magic, but there's something special about the pants. But let's take a look at the girls and what's going on with them. Okay, I just wanted to add, it's a big part of the story. The reason they are called the Traveling Pants is because since the girls are going to be separated, and they think of these pants as being special, they're going to mail them back and forth to each other to, I guess, kind of keep them close, and to also let the other friends know what's going on with them. So yeah, that's a big part of the movie. Okay, we have Carmen, who's played by America Fiera, and she's a nice girl, good friend, she's smart. Her parents are divorced, and she's excited about spending some time with her dad over the summer. She hasn't seen him in a while. And boy, does she get a surprise. When she gets to his place, she discovers a woman and her two children there. And as it turns out, her dad is getting married, and he just like springs this on her. He did not really find this was not the best way to tell her. And there's some discord there. She tries, but there's some discord there. So that's what's going on with her. Okay, next we have Lena, who is played by Alexis Bledel, who you may know as Rory from Gilmore Girls. I love that show. Okay, her character in this, Lena, she's very beautiful. She's also very shy and reserved. And she goes to visit her grandparents in Greece. And she meets a guy there. And as I said, she's shy. And she's kind of standoffish at first. But he pursues her and she starts to like him. And there's one problem, which is actually pretty silly. When the grandparents find out about her seeing him, they forbid her to see him again because their grandfathers had an argument years ago. And it's silly. I mean, it has nothing to do with them. It's silly. But if you haven't watched the movie, you'll have to watch to see how that works out. Okay, we have Bridget, who is played by Blake Lively. And Bridget is sort of a free spirit. She's very outgoing. But I think a lot of this is a front because there's a tragedy she had in her life that she really hasn't faced yet. And she has her reasons, I think, for not wanting to face it. But anyway, she goes off to soccer camp. She's an excellent soccer player. And she goes off to camp, and she sets her sights on this male camp counselor. And of course, that's forbidden. But she's got determination. And I think that's all I'll say about her story. Okay, last but not least, we have Tibby, played by, and I hope I pronounce her last name right, Amber Tamblyn. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, Tibby she's the one that's left behind. She's left back at home with her friends, gone. And her interest is filmmaking. And to buy new equipment, they call it something else. She's working at, I think they call it Wallman's or something. It's like a Walmart. It's what you're supposed to think. And she's kind of the type that she speaks her mind. She says what she thinks. And as Lena tells her, the guy she likes, one thing she admires about her is she kind of walks to the beat of her own drum. But someone does come into her life that softens her up. So even though she's left behind and feels a little bit abandoned by her friends, she does have her own experience. And that's a very, very emotional part of the movie. Okay, now this movie does have a sequel, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 2. And it is one of very, very few that gets it right. It's very close, very close. I think we always think the original is better. Or maybe that's just me. That's usually the case. But this comes very, very close to being as good as the first one. And I won't really give any details on that. I'll just say some things have changed. Not the actors or anything. You can see it's the same actors, but some things have changed in their lives, and they still, they have their own experiences in this one. So, not only would I recommend the first one, I would also recommend this one as well.